Hello everyone, Final Fantasy Exvius Tactics channel here. Last Thursday we got a new banner, the Exvius banner. In this banner we got Aiden, a healer that mostly you depend on luck to get his buff. We got Sean, finally a 6-star thief in the game. And we got Frivia, a spellcaster with very big damage numbers with the right equipment. Today we will focus on Sean. He has very interesting abilities, especially his Master Thief skill. Some people ask if this unit is better than luck for item farming. We will find out now, but I can tell you that any unit is better than luck. Any unit. Well, first let's look at Sean's stats. Okay, this is Sean, and his base stats are 3530 HP, 142 MP, 140 attack, 124 defense, 120 magic, and 116 spirit. Sean can keep daggers, swords, projectiles, and fists. And in armor he can keep hats, clothes, and accessories, obviously. So in his skill set we got Steal Guild. You got chance of stealing guild with stealing items. Bandit, boost success rate of stealing in 100%. Master Thief, boost drop rate of rare items from enemies for any chance unknown. Escape, can escape from battles. Waylay, a AOA steal items from enemies. Also with Steal Guild you can also do an AOE guild stealing. Light Foot, chance of evading physical attacks in 20%. Toxic Dagger, this is a attack skill that does fixed damage of 2500 and chance of poison the enemy in 100%. Conceal is a passive skill that reduces the chance of target Sean in 80%. Desperate Strike is a damage skill that does 500% damage with critical and has 25% to fail. Also reduce the attack and defense of Sean in 500% for 2 turns. Sneak Attack, it's a physical skill that does 250% damage with 35% of defense ignoring. Normalized it will be 385% damage, and decrease the defense and spirit of Sean in 30% for 2 turns. On the Edge, it's a passive skill that increases the defense in 50% for 2 turns in Sean when his HP drops to 30%, and also increase the critical in 30% for 2 turns when also his HP reduced in 30% of less. Lie Low, it's a skill that costs 0 MP that removes all the status ailments from Sean and takes him away from the battle for 1 turn. Rash Impulse, this is one of his very interesting skills. It's a physical skill that does 480% damage to the enemy, also has 100% to paralyze the enemy, and also increase the chance of being target Sean by 100% for 2 turns. And finally, Twist of Fate, another very interesting skill of Sean. That skill steals the positive effects of the enemy, removes them from the enemy, and all your party gets benefit of that skill positive effect you steal from the enemy. That's really interesting. Even having great damage skills, Sean isn't meant to be a physical damage unit. I will try the usual test with him using his very best equipment I have right now, because with normal equipment Sean is very weak. I equipped Sean with Rising Sun, Tyson Knuckles, Black Cow, Brave Suit, 2 Champion Belts, 2 Quick Assaults, Attack plus 30%, and Dual Wield. Okay, let's try the usual test. Okay, we have the white dragon here. Let's try the Desperate Strike. Okay, I missed one, but the second one did target well. Okay, let's try now with the Demon Chimera. Let's try again Desperate Strike. It has a very big chance of failing. Okay, now with Brachiosaur, let's try again the Desperate Strike. Okay, now let's try Rush Impulse. Also, his attack and defense are down, so the damage will be a little lower. Well, finally, we have the Entangle here. Let's try first with Rush Impulse. More than enough. Like I said before, even having great damage skills, the real shine of Sean are his secondary effects of his skills. For example, the 100% targeting from Rush Impulse, how Twist of Fate works, stealing a great buff from the enemy, and finally, how big is the chance of Master Thief of getting rare items. We will talk about those items now to see if they are really good or not. Sean can steal the buffs of the enemy and give it to your own party. Gilgamesh activates his break skill after dealing 3 warrior attacks. Now you can see the defense of my party. Cecil has 440 defense, and I will activate Twist of Fate. Okay, now break is on my party, and Cecil has 986 defense. What the hell? Yeah, it's a very fun and good skill to take away the most powerful buff of the enemy and give it to your own party. It's really amazing. With Rush Impulse, Sean gets for 2 turns 100% chance to be target. What we want to know if that 100% is really a true perfect provoke like Noctis Fish skill. I fought Ifrit for almost 20 minutes, and in that time Ifrit only attacked Sean with all his attacks. None other unit in my party gets targeted by Ifrit, only Sean. Sean Rush Impulse is still unknown of how it works, but for the test I did for almost 20 minutes fighting Ifrit, I'd say it's really 100% target chance. Master Thief increased the chance of getting rare items from enemies in battle. So to show you how awesome this new skill is, I did a test. I did 10 runs in Chamber of Awakening with a normal unit, and I get 9 Sacred Crystals and 4 Holy Crystals, with a total of 13 rare items. Not bad. Now, I did the same test with Sean, the 10 runs in the Chamber of Awakening, and I got the awesome amount of 7 Sacred Crystals and 6 Holy Crystals, with a grand total of 13 rare items. What? Well, to be fair, we don't even know how Locke's Treasure Hunter still works after all those months. So probably Sean's Master Thief skill works the same way, so the increase of the rare item drop is insignificant. Now, for the pros and cons of Sean, in the pros, we have AoE skill. When you want to farm items, Sean gives you a very relaxing method to farm it. Also, with his Steel Guild passive, you can get some extra coins in the process. Steel buffs. You can get very nice buffs from the enemies, and also you erase them and give them to your party. Sean is very useful in that aspect, especially in the Gilgamesh trial. 100% provoke. Even if Sean isn't meant to be a tank, in some circumstances when you need the enemy target a specific unit, Sean is very good here. We don't know yet if his 100% provoke is like Noctis' fish skill or not, but it's a good method to replenish your party in a hard fight. Now, for the cons, lack of equipment. Sean can equip 3 of the most complex weapons to get: daggers, fists, and projectiles. He can equip swords too, but probably your best swords will go to another unit that benefits more from it. Also, he can only equip clothes and hats, so putting good gear on Sean can be complicated. Big drawbacks when attacked. Rush Impulse does big damage, but also puts Sean in a situation that can die in the next turn because of that. Also, the other 2 attack skills decrease Sean's stats in a big amount, so attacking with Sean can be very painful. Sean is a great global exclusive unit, following Link's footsteps. The great thing about this is that this banner will be here forever, it's not time limited. So if you have bad luck pulling a Sean now, you can get one in the future. I recommend leveling Sean and give him a spot in your party because he can help you in the hardest trials. Well, that's all for today. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you later.